Well, we'd like to say happy Monday, January 31st, 2022. We are coming to you today on the eve of the Black History Month of the year of 2022. I just want to share a few things because I like to thank those who liked the post that I put up in reference to the Rory T. Edwards Group being your provider for your Black History events coming up in the month of February. And we also have an array of great activities and great workshops and presentations that we also can do for the month of March, which is Women's Month. But I would like to concentrate on the Black History Month because I see a lot of people posting events about Black History events, Black History presentations. And what we do at the Rory T. Edwards Group is we look at Black history from a different perspective. I remember when I was young and some of the elders from our community used to pile us in the cars and take us to the churches and take us to the social clubs and take us to all the events to put on Black history events. And one of the things that we were uh, grateful for is not only did we have to portray somebody, but we had to understand that person's struggle. And so in my title, I put celebrating Black history, but I also put in the description, is Black history still important to the Black community? And the reason why I say that is because as we look at this month coming up on us, we want to offer people from the Rory T. Edwards Group an opportunity to provide your colleagues, your clients, your students, your employees, all of those individuals who are celebrating this monumental month, an opportunity for change. Because Black history is not just American history. Black history is world history. And if you travel abroad enough, you will see the remembrance of Black culture in every climate, every culture, and every continent on this planet. Because Black culture was very vital in the development of this world. Because if we go back to talk about Black history being just a part of American history, to be honest, then we have to start at the enslavement of Black people. And once we start, sometimes that starting is what sets up our foundation of our continuing behaviors, our continuing mindset, our continuing mistreatment of one another based on the way we were taught to behave during a time of enslavement. And so what we try to do is we try to teach change. And our whole purpose of doing the Black History programs or the Black History speeches or the Black History workshops or events is to instill in people how you take the greatness of Blackness and make change. And so one of the things that I like to share is I was at and I'm going to say what it was, an MLK Parade event a few weeks ago. And as I was talking to some of the kids, I asked them, what is the reason for this parade? And they said, well, it's the MLK Parade. And I said, well, what does the MLK stand for? And they were like, I don't know. It's just been the MLK Parade for the last 40 years. And I said, but you don't know what the MLK stands for. And they said, no. And I said, well, what's the purpose of you coming out here to the MLK Parade for? And they said, it's just for us in this Black community to give the rest of the city an opportunity to experience our greatness. And so from that particular point, when we talk about teaching Black history, we're not just talking about the shoulders of those giants who we stand on, but we must talk about the shoulders of those giants, but we also must talk about the journey of those giants. You see, because with the small victories for those giants came setbacks. With the medium accomplishments of those giants came setbacks. With the huge accomplishments for those giants, there were setbacks. We have to understand the perseverance of those giants. We have to understand that those giants did not give up on the pursuit of excellence, the pursuit of equality, the pursuit of access to having the same resources as every other man or woman on this planet. And we have to instill that in our Black History programs, our Black History messages, our Black History comments, our Black History posts that we'll put up on our Facebook and all our other social media uh, avenues. We have to realize that Black history is not just a moment or a month. Black history is a lifetime movement. And so, if you are going to engage in Black history, what I would encourage you to do is make sure that you also include the struggle of the journey of those giants for who you will tell people about. As we go through the athletic season, we will see all of the advertisements. We're starting to see commercials now. We'll see young men wearing shirts during games. We'll see statements on goal posts. We'll see statements all around the stadium. We'll see people highlighting those giants who we should know about and celebrate. But the one thing that the infomercial or commercial does not share is the journey of those giants, because nothing great comes without controversy. And so I just like to say, if you are planning a Black History event, if you are planning a Black History Zoom, or you are planning a Black History event for your mentorship program, please take a look and consider the Rory T. Edwards Group, because what we teach is not just about the shoulders of those giants we are standing on. We teach about the change and the adversity that those individuals went through, so that we can assure that those who come behind us will also have that same conviction, will have that perseverance, will have that dedication, will have that commitment to going the final mile, not just the small steps, not when it doesn't feel comfortable for you anymore, for you to leave it alone and continue on to something else. We know that social media is the learning tool for our newer generations. So we have to find a way to be interactive in that social media realm, to also teach them about not just Black history in America, but the global impact that Black history has made on the continued success of this world. I thank you so much for the opportunity to give me the ability to share with you my thoughts on what this Black History Month should look like from our perspective. But we also encourage you to take a look at what we have done and what we're doing and what we will continue to do from the Rory T. Edwards Group. You can go to our website at www.rorytedwards.com, or you can give us an email. Send us an email at rorytedwards1@gmail.com. I do respect and welcome all comments, all concerns, all opportunities for us to grow and to provide change to those that we are responsible for, because our whole purpose for being here is not to take everything with us, it's to provide the resources and the access to those who come behind us. And if we haven't done that, we truly haven't lived. So until we talk again, and until you uh, have an opportunity to celebrate your culture, I say, have an amazing day and have an amazing opportunity to share in your Blackness as we move forward through the month of February 2022. Until then, my great people and my grand people, Ashe.